Okay, let's see. One viewer. Is that me? Okay, that would be me.
I'm videoing and everything, so you gotta be on your best behavior.
Hey, Dayon.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I was responding to someone's email and I lost it. Someone else coming on, or is it just us this morning? Oh, here it is. Okay. How you doing this morning, Miss Dayon?
Good, I'm always good.
Does this work?
Oh, Jackson is here, of course.
Hey, Jackson, you're
Hey,
here.
I couldn't figure it out. All right, good. I'm here.
Awesome. first time for me using Google Hangout, so hopefully we won't have any major glitches, and we can just make this happen over here.
Perfect. I'm actually using my cell phone. I'm trying to get it to work on my laptop, but either way, I guess it works.
All right, cool. Let's see. Can we go ahead and start off with the requisition for Jackson? Do you know about the rec for Russia for this week?
I haven't talked to Sergio about it yet. I only know about the wreck that we had before.
Yeah.
I saw on Facebook that you said you needed to talk to him about something.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of stuff on here. I've got to turn this requisition in. So I'm just going to go ahead and make some changes because there's some stuff on here that I don't quite know why we have so many different things. So I guess I'll just make the changes and submit it, and we'll take it from there on Saturday.
On Saturday, okay. But we're gonna check it Friday, right?
Yeah. You'll check it on
Yes.
Friday.
Okay.
So
And then if there is anything we need, we can maybe run and grab it on Friday.
if there is, I'm sorry.
If there's anything like missing, like small stuff, we can get it Friday, like by ourselves, or does that work?
We would have to ask Rakesh to get it for us.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm trying to.
Whoa.
All right. Can you see this requisition?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Good. Oh, this is so much better than Blackboard. All right.
Yeah, it seems good.
Let me tell you what I've already made a couple changes. The bacon I increased to 1 pound. The beef tenderloin I assumed is for the stroganoff, so I changed that to 4 pounds. 4 pounds of mussels. The sirloin steak, what is that for?
I don't know.
I thought it was perhaps for family meal, but we are ordering. We have a separate. I'm doing family meal, so I'll put the order in for family. So I'm going to take that sirloin steak off
Okay.
because it doesn't make sense to me. The butter is fine. 1/2 pound. Oops, let's see. All right, so yeah, let me just delete the sirloin steak. And what I can do is I can send you a copy, and then he can let me know. Well, we don't really have time to figure it out, so I'll send you a copy. And if there are major changes, if we know this in advance, I think it will be okay.
Okay. That sounds good.
Can you see me making changes? Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going through red onions, that's fine. Beets are fine. Cabbage, I know what you need the cabbage for. I'm just going to change that to 2 heads of red cabbage. Celery, cilantro, cucumbers are good. Dill is good. This is a part that I'm a little confused about. Frozen peaches, frozen strawberries, and frozen berries. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the frozen strawberries, keep the peaches and the frozen berries. Not certain about the dessert. You may need the frozen strawberries for that, but you can let me know. Gala apples. Sorry, I'm going really fast. Stop me if you need to.
Okay.
The Gala apples I'm changing to 4 because he had wanted Granny Smith as well, so I'm just going to put 4 Gala. Garlic whole peeled, change that to a 1/4 gallon.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. I got it.
Who's that?
Viviana.
Hey, Viviana.
Hi.
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
Good. That it finally works.
Yay. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
And do you have a headset? Is your headset on?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay. There's some feedback coming in, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. We're just reviewing the requisition for Russia. So we got garlic, lemons are fine, the mint's fine, the mushrooms are fine. Onions fine, parsley's fine. Pears, again, I'm not certain as to what those are for, but I'm going to leave it. Actually, that's questionable. Because to buy 2 pears is a little challenging. Whoops. So, you hear that feedback?
Yeah.
Potatoes, changing that to the pound. Radishes, scallions, shallots. Yeah, so you have strawberries here, so I'm just going to change it to 3 pints so you have enough for the dessert. And, oof, tomatoes. Somebody doesn't have a headset on.
Oh, kind of had. Right. The headset.
Is that you, Jackson?
Yeah, I don't have a headset with me. Trying to put my laptop instead of my phone.
I couldn't hear you.
I'm trying to switch it to my laptop to see if it's better.
Oh, okay. Chicken broth, cinnamon stick, white wine. Let's just go for a bottle. 1. Frozen French fries. We're taking those off because we're not doing the family meal.
Okay.
Gelatin, kosher salt. We don't need to put on the rack. Lady fingers, 32. Nutmeg, olive oil, a pint. 1. Oops. Poppy seeds, red pepper flakes. We have those in the kitchen already. I'll go ahead and delete that. Starter or poolish? Any idea as to what that is?
Hold on.
Jackson, move your phone.
Yeah, mute your phone, Jackson. And then you can,
Okay, I turned off my phone. I'm on my laptop now.
okay.
Okay, so what was the last question you said?
Line number 71, starter or poolish?
Starter or poolish?
I don't know what that is. I think it may be for the bread. And we make the starter, so I'm going to delete it.
Oh yeah, I'm doing the bread for Russia.
So is the starter or poolish the starter for the bread?
I'm guessing that's the starter, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to delete that because we're going to use the yeast to make our own starter. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. You may have to look up, let me see, who's there? Ligia?
Yeah.
Hey, here's what I suggest. Go on to YouTube and Google a video on bread making. Specifically, see if you can find a Bialy's video tutorial. And I think that you'll find that helpful.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. Cool. All right. The time.
Oh, Professor.
Yeah.
When we're making the bollies, we're making 3 different types of bollies, right? The poppy seed, the onion, and the
caraway, I think, was the other one.
Okay.
Yeah. Vanilla, I'm going to up that. Vegetable base, pint, you only need 1. Vinegar sherry. Oops. Vinegar, sherry vinegar, cider vinegar, and red wine vinegar. Okay. I don't know. I think the red wine vinegar must be for some sort of salad dressing.
Yeah, it has to be.
All right. Since you're not doing family meal, I'm just going to reduce that to 4 ounces. All right. I'm saving this here. I know I went through this very, very quickly. Jackson, if
Yes.
you can get it over to Sergio.
Okay, so you're gonna send me this one that you just edited?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
I'm saving it, and I'm going to send it to you right now. Here.
I'll send it to Sergio.
Yeah. Jackson. There you go. Okay.
All right, I'm checking my email.
I haven't hit send yet.
Oh.
I'm not that fast, Jackson. Dan, you still there?
I'm here.
Awesome. Okay, you're next. Let me see. Advanced. There we go. Attach. Done. And, oh, what's Sergio's email? I can put him in here too. Do you know it?
Yeah, let me just. It's SERYRES
Uh-huh.
at gmail.com.
SERAYRES
Yes.
at Gmail?
RES22 at
22.
gmail.com.
At Gmail. Can you see my screen?
No, because I pulled up my email screen.
Oh, okay. You go back to the Hangout, you should be able to see my screen.
What the heck is? I can hear you. Okay, there we go.
You see?
Okay.
Correct, right?
Oops. Go back. It keeps on flipping to different people.
Because when you speak, it flips.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. SER. Yeah, that's right. It should be right.
Okay, I just hit the send button, so that should be good. All right. Dayan, I know you're patiently waiting here. What should we do next? You want to go? Your rec is very easy, Dayan.
Okay.
Ligia?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, cool. So you're pastry chef for Russia? You there? Now I can hear you. You disappeared. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so guys, now I'm going to go ahead and open up. Dayan, hang tight there. I know you got family meal questions.
Yes, no problem.
I'm going to open up Russia's flyer, okay?
All right. Let's do it.
And hopefully I am going to screen share again. Desktop. Okay, can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's just go through here. My first comment is that I really love the red and the black and the gray. The colors are fantastic. It feels very Russian to me, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Moskvanov, that spelling is correct, yeah?
It's kind of a made-up word.
Okay.
Moskva is how they say Moscow in Russia.
Okay.
And Nov is just Sasha added that for fun. I don't know.
No problem. Just want to make sure that spelling was correct. My tips in terms of improving this flyer is everything on the flyer, all the text is in all caps.
Okay. So you would change that?
I would vary that a little bit, yes. So Moskanov, the title, great in all caps, but mix it up so it doesn't look like we're shouting. It's too, it can be better in terms of aesthetics.
Okay.
You know, use some lowercase and uppercase and emphasize what you want to emphasize in capitals.
Okay.
All right. On the appetizers. While they are factually correct, I think we can make it sound sexier.
Okay.
So I would suggest something to the effect of of a duo of chilled soups, traditional Russian borscht, and a chilled potato soup with chives, or chilled potato soup garnished with fresh chives. And I thought we were going to put some ginger in it or something. I'm not
Okay.
certain. But check with Rosie as to exactly what's going in there and make it sexier.
Okay. Sexy. I
Entree.
agree with you.
Huh?
I agree with you. It's a little bland, like how it is.
Yeah, remember, in class I was telling you guys it's easier to sell if we make them beg.
Yes. Yeah.
If I looked at this menu, I got it, I posted it on my Facebook page. Eh, do I want to come out on a Saturday afternoon for borscht and cold potato soup?
Yeah.
It just, it just sounds kind of boring.
I agree. I'll make it sexier for sure.
Entree, it's a deconstructed beef stroganoff
Mhm.
that we are serving. So deconstructed beef stroganoff, and then, name some of the components of the beef stroganoff. I don't know exactly what's in there.
Okay.
But deconstructed beef stroganoff and whatever it is that's on there. You can Google it. I'm Googling it right now to see what's on it. I have no idea. Let's see. Here's the recipe. Here's the image. Look how sexy that picture looks.
Yeah, it looks sexy for sure.
Right? It doesn't, the title doesn't reflect something of that nature. Let me look for a recipe and see what's in there. And I know Rosie gave you recipes already. I suppose I could just look at here's beef bourguignon, beef stroganoff, Sutterhome. Woohoo. Beef stroganoff recipe. I don't know. We're not doing the spatzel. I know that much for sure. Whatever kind of cream sauce they're using, put it in there. This recipe I'm looking at right now has a shallot marmalade, peppered creme fraiche, so black trumpet mushroom puree. You could say deconstructed beef stroganoff with, I love this, peppered creme fraiche, mushroom puree, and shallot marmalade. Does that sound a little better?
Yeah, it sounds much better for
All
sure.
right. So something like that. Steamed mussels. Again, some sort of descriptive copy on that steamed mussels.
Okay.
So, include the herbs and maybe the wine. You could say something like garlic-infused white wine and herb steamed mussels. Something like that.
Mhm.
Served with braised red cabbage. That sounds so gross to me. The thought of braised red cabbage. How does it sound to you guys?
I don't like cabbage.
It doesn't sound appetizing.
Yeah, we gotta change that.
Yeah, personally, I love cabbage, but I think maybe we should leave the braised red cabbage off and figure out how we're going to, we could pickle some red cabbage, and instead of maybe we can do potatoes or noodles or whatever it is that we're doing, but leave that off so we have some flexibility
Okay.
down the road. I'm thinking if we can pickle some red cabbage and maybe just garnish the plates with them, it will be pretty,
Okay.
as opposed to that braised, heavy, purple-looking cabbage.
Mhm. Just
Like,
garnish.
yeah. And then the Charlotte Russe. We want to go ahead and describe that Charlotte Russe as well. Let me go look at this. Here it is. All right, so here's Paula Dean's recipe. Let's see what she's got going on. So what are we going to say? Something about lady fingers, fresh berries, and whatever type of gelatin we're making. I think it's a strawberry gelatin. that we're making, you know, drizzled with seasonal berry sauce or something of the sort. Work?
Yes.
All right. The $20 again includes 3 courses and a glass of wine. I think if you have the courses up here, maybe you should say maybe luncheon includes glass of wine and coffee. I don't want to micromanage this too much. Join us. I love this part, but I think it needs to be lowercase, friendlier, warmer. Reservations. At the end, there is a /6. Does that work? That link? If I copy it into my browser?
I'm pretty sure it does. Can you try it to make sure?
I can't because I'm on the PDF.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's not going to work for me. But just
I know
double
on the website that we made, if you click reservations or something, that it comes up to that site.
Well, maybe you also want to have your web link on here,
Okay, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So people can go directly to your website.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. Yeah, I think those are good changes.
Oh, and you forgot the Bialys. The Bialys need to be on here.
Okay. That's right. Appetizers. Okay. Change all cash. Good. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I think those
Cool.
are good changes. Thank you.
Awesome. And then don't forget we need a widescreen version. The sooner you can get me it corrected and in widescreen, the sooner I can get it up on the boards at FIU. I'd like to have it up by tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Is she here? Did she go?
I'm still here.
Oh.
I'm just waiting for you guys. I thought Jackson was taking notes.
I am.
Dayon, you are? Dayon, you ready?
Yeah.
Let me see what I can find for yours. Documents. Korea. All right, let's take a look at your rec, Dayon.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Did I change this yet? Ground beef, 2 pounds, it's fine. I switched your sea bass to 6-ounce portions, and I asked for 12. Flank steak, 5 pounds. What is that for?
That was for the family meal.
Okay, so that's going to get deleted. Actually, you know what? I can keep it on yours because I am ordering family meal. All right, let me just let me highlight this so I know to change it for the family meal. All right, eggs are fine. Whole milk, I changed to gallons. I believe that's fine. Your produce list looks very scarce to me. 2 red apples.
Yes.
Bean sprouts, 3 pounds of bean sprouts seems like a lot. Savoy I changed to heads. I made it 3 heads. Rosie actually said we could go with 2. Cucumbers, only 3. Garlic whole peeled. 3 pounds of garlic is a lot of garlic. We'll change that to 2. Why do you need so much garlic?
I mean that's what was in the menu.
For which one though? What item?
All of them had garlic in it, so it just added up to be a lot. A lot of them did. Everything had cloves of garlic in it.
Okay, I'm just going to leave it at 2 pounds. We have garlic in house, so we can get it if we need.
Mm.
4 pounds of ginger root is a massive quantity. So we go with 2 onions, yellow onions. Let's change that to pounds because I think you are going to need more than 2 onions. So let's go for 2 pounds, or actually make it three. Dried plums, 35 ounces. Dried plums is for what? I
The
forgot.
specialty drink.
The specialty drink. Okay. 35 ounces is 3 pounds of plums to make a specialty drink for 12 people. That seems like a lot.
Yeah, it does.
So we're going to change that to a pound. Sweet potato, you only need 1 pound. I'll make it two. Daikon radish, each. I'm just going to say one. 20 bunches of scallions. Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Everything had scallions in it. So
Okay, let's go with, oops, I'm going to change that, Dayon, to 20 bunches of scallions. I'm just going to make it 5 bunches of scallions. Okay?
But you said each bunch has 8 pieces in it,
Yes.
and I think we needed more than that.
You need more than 40 scallions?
I'll check. Okay, you put 5 bunches. I'll check it over.
Okay, because that's a lot of scallions. Okay, here you have Korean chili powder and regular chili. Hot red each one.
Yes.
How much of the chili do you need? Is this an individual fresh chili or is it chili powder?
What's the question?
Chili, hot red.
Right.
You have each. Is
Right. It's one. One thing I believe is a salad called for just one chili pepper.
Okay, so this is going to go under produce because it is produce. Okay?
Right.
So we're going to put it over here and paste that there.
Yeah, that was for the daikon radish salad.
Okay, so let's go ahead and order 3. Hopefully he'll get 3 for us. Cinnamon sticks, we have 15 cinnamon sticks. Woo! What are you making with 15 cinnamon sticks?
That's a specialty drink.
All right, how about 6 cinnamon sticks? That should do it.
Okay.
Cinnamon, and couldn't you use cinnamon powder, possibly? I don't know. We have it in house, so you'll see.
We have the sticks in house too?
Yep, uh-huh.
Okay.
Cornstarch, ounces of cornstarch. I'm going to put 4 on here. Powdered gelatin, I'm going to put 4 on there as well. Green tea, matcha powdered. Can we also use green tea bags, possibly?
That was for the dessert.
Yeah.
I mean, if we could, I mean, I'm just
know.
going by whatever it says.
We'll see. Gyoza skins. That's for the dumplings that we're making.
Correct.
How many dumplings are we making per person?
The yield for the recipe was 25 to 30. We did one of those to make for each person.
Yeah, per serving.
The yield was 25 to 30. I don't know what that would. 2 per person, because that would be serving 12. So.
We would have to see how big they are. Okay, I'm going to leave it at 30. I'm going to say 20 to 30. Whatever comes in the pack is what we'll get. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Honey is fine. Mirin is fine. Rice vermicelli noodles are for what item?
All right, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get this flyer situated, and I'll send it to you.
I think do you have any other questions, Jackson?
I think I'm good for now. If I come up on any, I'll just email you.
Email me, or we'll be on here until What time is it? It's 12 o'clock for another half hour. We should be done in a half hour.
Okay.
All right?
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Miss Dayan,
Yes, ma'am.
what are these noodles for?
The noodles. I'm looking around. Oh, it's for the fried dumplings.
Okay.
It says
Cayenne.
for 2 ounces.
All right. Cayenne pepper is fine. Pine nuts fine. Short grain rice is 3 pounds of short grain rice. Oh, because we're using it for all the sides. Kosher salt we don't need. I'm going to delete that. Sesame oil is fine. 8 ounces of black sesame seeds and 14 ounces of white sesame seeds. That's an awful lot of sesame seeds.
Everything calls for it.
Yeah, but 8 ounces that's half a pound of sesame seeds.
Yeah, that is a lot. So
And almost a pound of sesame seeds. It's fine.
right.
We have it in house. Hold on, I need to plug in my laptop. Hold on, okay?
Mhm.
All right, I'm back. We're almost done. 2 quarts of soy sauce. That's half a gallon of soy sauce. That's a lot of soy sauce. Sugar, brown sugar. That's fine. Vegetable oil, 2 pints. And rice vinegar is good. All right, so yours is good.
Okay.
I'm going to save this and then email it to you.
All right, and then for the family meal, since they're changing it, I found something else.
Okay.
So I'm gonna post it here so you can tell me if it's okay or not.
All right.
The link here. How was the shrimp pasta unhealthy?
I didn't say it was unhealthy.
Oh, Rosie told me that you said it was unhealthy. That's why.
No, I said shrimp has, it's too expensive.
Yeah, I know shrimp, but we're going to change it for steak. And she was like, well, she approved the steak. She said it was, it's easy, inexpensive, but it was unhealthy, so I have to change it. So that's why I look for something else.
Here's the deal with family meal, Dayon. It's got to be super simple, and it's got to be somewhat nutritious. This particular recipe I'm looking at, let's see, you're making couscous. You got to cook the chicken and cut it up. Green onions, radishes are already on your rack. Cucumbers are on your rack. Flat leaf parsley is on your rack. So this is a couscous salad?
Yes.
Okay. Dressing. Is this something you think people are going to like?
I don't see why we had chicken and couscous the other day, so I said it.
Okay.
That's him.
Let's take a look at this here. Can you still see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to Google simple family meals on a budget.
I've been doing that.
All right. Feed 4 for $10. Cooking light. Roast chicken with potatoes and butternut squash. That's very easy. You want to do something you can just pop in the oven and serve. Maybe you want to do roast chicken with baked sweet potatoes and a salad. Something like that.
Okay.
Student, let me see what else is on here. Oh, there are 104. That's a lot.
What did you type in?
I am at, let me see where I went. Budget meal, simple family meals on a budget. Budget meals, feed 4 for $10, cooking light. Is what came up. You see that?
Yes.
Let's go here. Let's view all. and see what we've got.
You don't mind pasta, or do you mind pasta?
Here's the deal with pasta. It's difficult to hold and cook.
Okay.
You can cook it, but if it gets overcooked, it's going to be gross.
Okay.
So you need to have something that's almost idiot-proof. You know, very, very, very simple and easy to do.
Because a lot of the dishes, inexpensive ones had pasta, but then I heard you didn't like pasta. Now I know why. So okay.
Yeah, it gets sticky and gross.
Yeah.
Here's a recipe for you if you wanted to use steak. You see this one that says grilled steak with onions and scallions?
Yes.
That's a possibility. Maybe also, I saw something else. Buffalo chicken thighs. That might be fun and different. With buffalo, you know, like buffalo wing sauce?
Okay.
I don't know. Buffalo chicken thighs and...
You also have to be careful with people that don't like spicy sauce.
That's true. Some people don't like spicy. So you could dress some of it, and then some of them you can leave, you know, undressed or simple.
Okay.
Good point, Miss Ligia. And then if you want to put some sort of potato with it, that would be good, or rice, or French fries, or something, or tater tots. Let me see. I'm also looking through here. Black beans, yellow rice. That would work. You take a look and see.
You're not against rice, right?
I'm not against rice. We never seem to be able to make rice properly, but I'm not against rice. I think if we put the rice in the oven, it will be okay. But rice, for whatever reason, never comes out right in the kitchen.
Isn't rice and pasta like idiot-proof it should be?
No, it's not. Rice is actually one of the hardest things to cook, and it requires a lot of skill. Yeah. Here's a vegetarian meal that you could make, but it's kind of hot out. I don't know if they'll like it. Curried potatoes and squash. So yeah, there are a gazillion recipes on here. Just find one that's simple, preferably something you can just pop in the oven. Potatoes are easy, rice is easy, and a salad. That's it. Call it a day.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Flank steak is good because you can throw it on the grill.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Hamburgers have worked for us before, too. The students like hamburgers. That's another option.
Okay.
All right, so that should work. All right, now let's see if I can find you guys again here. Get rid of Russia. Where the hell are you? Let's go back here. Oh, let me see. Not that, not that. Here we go. Google Hangouts. All right, so what else can I help you with?
With the bread, I basically just have to change the servings to 70 servings, correct?
For the recipe?
For the bali, yes. The bialys.
How many servings do you have in the recipe? Oh, you mean for the requisition? For the requisition.
Right, right.
Okay. For the bread, I always suggest that you make about 200 pieces of bread.
200 pieces.
Yeah.
And the recipes that I'm looking up, that I'm trying to find, when they're trying to do the toppings, they're basically putting the onion and the poppy seeds together. They're not doing it separate.
Right.
You want it separate.
No, you can do it together if you want. I mean, you could just do 2 toppings too, if that works. If you just want to do, maybe you want to do a plain bialy, an onion poppy seed bialy. It's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Can you find the recipe? Can you share the bialy's recipe with me?
I will definitely try to share the bialy's recipe with you.
While she's doing that, Chef Williams, the flank steak was actually for the bulgogi. Bulgogi?
Bulgogi?
Yes. That's what the flank steak is for.
Okay, so put it back on,
Yes.
is what you're telling me?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Let me go back. This is actually, hold on. This is not yours, so let's save this and open yours. How much flank? Oh, we have 5 pounds of flank. I didn't take it off. So do you need 5 pounds of flank or not?
Well, it says the servings were 4, so he times it by 3. So actually, it would it came out to 5, 12. Okay, it would have been 3 pounds of flank steak, and then I think I put 5 just so we could use it on Friday, but I guess we don't need that much.
All right, so let's change it to 4, and you should have enough. Yeah. All right, that's good.
Did you email me?
Huh?
You haven't emailed me yet, no.
No, I haven't.
Corrected one, okay.
Okay, I'm looking at your Brooklyn Bialys recipe.
Okay, awesome.
So cornmeal, onion, warm water, yeast, sugar, salt. It's a bagel recipe, pretty much.
Right.
Scroll down again a little bit, Ligia.
Here's the onion topping.
Okay, that's cool. That works.
So this is fine. You would want me to use this
Yeah.
recipe?
Is this a recipe you got from Rosie?
No, this is not the recipe. You want me to use the one that Rosie sent?
Yeah, I think so, because she's pretty much gone through the recipes and found the best ones to use. Is her recipe on Blackboard?
It should be.
Let me check. Okay, menu ideas, Russia. That's not what we want. Let me look in resources and see if it's there. Did she email it to you, or is it on your page?
It should either be on the page because I did not receive it.
Recipes for online class Rex. No, that's what I had last week. Let me go to Facebook and see if I can find your Bialys recipe on there. Guys, while I have you on the phone, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your flyer for Korea as well, and pull that up, and so you can give. I'm looking at my own news feed. Can you see my screen? Or not?
No, we're looking at you.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Let me go back to where this Hangout is. Share, chat, screen share. Okay, desktop. Start. And now back to Facebook. So let's go to Russian lunch. Russia management, I think is where she would have put it. Nope, it's not there. Russia lunch. Ta-da. It's got to be at the bottom, right? Do you have it in your files? Do you have it saved? Here,
No.
Russia updated recipes. Preview. Borscht. Potato chive soup. Braised red cabbage. Lady fingers. No, she doesn't have Bialys in here. Did you?
That's what I like. That's why we basically when me and Rebecca, well, Rebecca now is the manager, but we were using a recipe online.
Okay. Let me send her a message. You're back to me, right? Yeah?
No.
What are you seeing now?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
It's a black. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's back to you now.
Okay, cool.
So you're gonna send her a message to get the Bialys recipe?
Yeah. Yeah. What did you have a conversation with her about that?
No, we were honestly we just got a recipe from online, thinking that that's what we were gonna use.
Let me look while we're on the phone. Let me look and see what I can find here for the Bialys recipe and find one that works. Online can get a little bit tricky with recipes because
there's tons of different ones.
Exactly, and the sources can be especially when it comes to bread. You want to make sure that you have one that's excellent.
Okay.
Actually, let me. I'm looking in one of my cookbooks to see if I have it in here, because I might. B, maybe C, D, E, F, G. God bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
No. Biscuit, no. Biscuit, no. It's not on there. Let's try. Smitten Kitchen. Okay. This one looks good. Homemade Bialys from the kitchen. The one that you had shown me was the Brooklyn Bialy.
Mm-hmm.
From Bialy. That one's from food.com. 4 reviews. Okay. I try to find some with larger reviews if possible.
Okay.
Onion Bialys from Eating Well, and brunch Bialys. Let's try Smitten Kitchen and see what they have. Oh, those look delish. All right, can you see my screen? Do I need to share it again? Yeah?
Yes, you have to share it.
Okay. Oh, desktop. Here we go. So, okay, can you see now?
Yeah.
You see from the screen, when you're making the Bialys, it's like a bagel dough.
Mm-hmm.
So you make the dough here, and then you make an indentation in the middle and put the filling.
Right.
So you can have different types of filling.
Okay.
You don't necessarily have to have just one. This is from the Bread Bible. That's an excellent book. Here's an onion poppy filling, which is what you were talking about. Bake the Bialys, and variations. Let's see. Sprinkle, brush with whatchamacallit, and sprinkle some with poppy seeds. That might be nice to have onion poppy in one and some that are sprinkled with poppy seeds. We could also use a little bit of caraway on another. Okay. Maybe do some plain. So I would suggest that you use this Smitten Kitchen link here, and I'm going to share it with you. Copy and go to the Hangout. In the chat, how do we do chat? Here we go. Chat. And, here it is. I'm going to put it in.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. And
okay.
Then, Dayon, you need also your email for your requisition. Last thing that I want to chat about is the flyer.
You would like my email?
No, I'm going to send you an email. Images. Where's your flyer? Where's your flyer? No, I saved it. Korea? Oh, here it is. Sing Sing flyer. All right. What do you think?
I know you want the menu on it.
Definitely need to have that menu on it. It's very, very busy. This flyer. I like that you have your web.
It's there.
Huh?
The menu is there, not as elaborate as I think you wanted, but.
Oh, here it is, down at the bottom. Yeah, but you can't see it. And a choice of entree. What entree and what the hell is
Right.
mandu? Nobody knows what mandu is. Green tea panna cotta with sesame brittle. That sounds great. Coffee and glass of wine. So I think it needs to be like highlighted. You got this beautiful photo of all of the mandu, and then the other thing is your logo on where I saw it had an orange background with a tree. I think you guys need to make this less busy. It's not bad. It's really not bad. It's not horrible. I want you to know that. I think you did a pretty good job. I just think you can make it a little bit less busy and include the menu. And your web link, I think, is here, but you should also have reservations. Make it easy for people to buy tickets. And let's get it on the big screen.
Okay.
The same thing with Russia, what we did. Describe the items that you're selling. Whatever your entree is, I have no idea. What is the entree for Russia? I know one is a steamed fish, isn't it?
Yes, it's sea bass, yeah. Steamed ginger.
With ginger. And what's the other one?
And it's the bulgogi, which is flank steak. How would you describe it? It's steak. That's just seasoned it. I mean, it has.
But you can't just tell people it's steak seasoned. Come pay me $20 for steak that's seasoned. I want to know more. So look at the recipe, look at some key ingredients, and let's figure it out and put it on there. Let me Google it here. BULGOGI recipe. Korean beef bulgogi. I know it's a very traditional
It's not barbecue.
No. Well, that one says barbecue. In Korea, they tend to grill it. Let's see. So maybe you want to use a word like traditional Korean beef bulgogi. Let's see the spices. It's got scallions, garlic, vinegar, water, soy sauce, sugar, sesame oil, and pepper. It doesn't seem to be too... so traditional Korean beef bulgogi, infused with whatever spices you want to say. You know, make it sexy.
Okay. I have a question. For the timeline, you don't have a sample of the timeline up on Blackboard or anything?
There is a sample of the timeline on Blackboard under Course Resources. It says Sample Standard Recipe and Timeline.
Okay. I didn't see, but okay.
It's the third item down.
Okay.
Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
All right. You see it there?
Yes.
Awesome.
Awesome. I'll look at it.
All right. What else, guys, can I do for you? Make your week go a little easier.
I think that's pretty much it. The timeline, we just have to write exactly what we're going to do.
Right.
Then, yeah, the rec, we just have to do it for, you said, 200 pieces.
Of bread.
Pieces of bread.
Right.
Okay.
I prefer for you to write the rec for 200 pieces.
Okay.
Because sometimes we burn the bread.
Okay.
Sometimes the bread doesn't rise. Inevitably, something's going to go wrong with that first batch of bread.
Okay.
And then if we eat some of the bread, which we are prone to do because we're hungry, then you'll have enough bread to serve the guests.
Okay, because the recipe that you sent me, it's telling me it's saying 6 to 5 pieces.
Okay.
Of bread, so I'll just multiply that to 200.
Right. I'm looking, yeah, yields 6, but look at the size.
Right.
It yields 6, 4, and they're 4 inches
4
wide.
by 11, yeah.
Yeah. So if it's 4 by 1 1/4 inch,
4
4-inch piece of bread is a large piece of bread for somebody.
Okay.
So we could plan on 1.5 pieces per person if for that size.
Okay.
So how many guests do we have? 70?
Yeah, we have 70 guests.
Times 1.5. That would give you 105. Let's round it to it's the recipe serves 6, right? So
Right.
125 divided by 6. If you multiply the recipe by 20, you should have enough.
Multiply by 20. Okay.
Yeah. And remember to convert your 10.5 ounces into pounds for the requisition.
Okay.
And you also have to change the teaspoon into ounces. It gives you grams on here. You have to Google and figure out how many, how many ounces to a teaspoon of yeast.
Wait, I'm sorry. You want me to change the pounds to ounces?
No, look at the recipe.
Right.
Where it says 2 cups.
Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, 2
See
cups.
that? All right, and in parentheses it says 10.5 ounces.
Right.
So you're going to multiply this by 20.
Oh, okay.
Right? So you can't put 200 ounces on your requisition.
Oh, okay.
You need to change that to pounds.
Okay.
Same thing for the half teaspoon of yeast.
Okay.
Right? You can't put 10 teaspoons of yeast. You need to figure out how many ounces, how many teaspoons in an ounce of yeast.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
And then you can, and then the same thing for the salt. Well, the salt you don't have to actually put on it. Water you don't need to. And, just work your way through the onion poppy seed filling.
All right.
Now, what about the Charlotte Russe?
What about the Charlotte Russe?
You're making the Charlotte Russe, right?
Me?
Yeah, you're the pastry chef.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No.
But you're making the bread, or you're just working on the rec for the bread?
I'm just making the bread and working on the rec.
Oh, okay. All right. So whoever is making the Charlotte Russe should probably try and do a run-through with it.
Oh, okay. Who is the pastry chef for oh yeah, what's her name?
Who?
Gabrielle for Russia?
It's Gabriella.
Is that her name? Gabriella?
I think so. She was late on the first day.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
I think that's her.
I think so. Okay, cool. And I think 4 inches seems to be pretty large. I feel like 4 inches is, we'll play with it in the kitchen. The cell phone is about 5 inches, so 4 inches a little bit smaller. Maybe not. We'll play with it in the kitchen and see how it looks and how we're going to plate it up as well.
Okay.
Dayan, have you given in our last 2, Rosie replied. She said the Bialy recipe has been with all your recipes. I don't see it.
I'm sorry. About what?
No, Dion is for the Korean recipes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was saying that Rosie responded, Ligia,
Oh, okay.
and she said that the Bialy recipe was with all of your recipes. So wherever the recipes were posted originally is where you'll find the Bialy's recipe.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that's on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's on Facebook too.
I'm asking her right now if it's on Facebook or on Blackboard. Dayan, I was just going to tell you before we sign off that we should think about presentations.
Okay.
For our presentation for the menu items.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we just need to make sure that we make it sexy and pretty. And I know you're like, huh, what? How's that going to look? So just go online and
Yeah, I'm gonna look, and then do you want me to send you over the ideas?
no, I just want you to have a feel going into demos to how this might best look on the plate.
Okay.
All right? And how we could possibly present it. And Rosie and I will work with you with the presentations. Which reminds me, I have to get a palette knife and a smear brush. But we're going to have beautiful food. Beautifully presented food. I guarantee you.
I believe you. I'm sure.
Yeah. And what else? Is there anything else you need feedback on?
No.
No? Helpful? Was this helpful? Get you someplace?
Yes.
I hope. For you, Ligia?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You have to email me the rec that you just switched.
I'm doing it right now. What's your email address?
D
Uh-huh.
C A L L.
D, P
Yes.
as in Paul?
No, C as in cat.
Oh, CALL. Okay.
009
009
at fiu.edu.
at fiu.edu. And here's your requisition coming at you right now. So when you come down on Friday to check the rec,
Yes.
you're going to use this requisition
Okay.
to work off of. All right, I just sent it to you, so you should get it now. Korea, Dan, you've been doing a great job with selling tickets.
Thank you.
You guys are on the ball with the tickets. Russia needs to figure out how to sell some tickets and make it happen. So, yeah, Korea, you've been on the ball. And I think that's it for now. If you need anything else, please feel free to email or Facebook and let me know, and I'll get back to you presto pronto.
I haven't gotten your email.
Check again. Let me go look in my sent items if it's there. Yep, it's there in my sent box.
Never usually takes this long.
DCALL009. Check your spam.
I just did. Let me see.
I can send it to you again. D, C as in cat, A as in apple, L as in, I don't know,
Leopard.
Leopard, L as in leopard, 009 at fiu.edu.
Yeah.
Not there, not there, not there. Did you get it?
No. So weird.
All right, I'm going to send it to you again.
Okay. I'll give you another email address too, just in case.
Okay.
One way or the other. Okay, so it's DCALL009 at fiu.edu. And the next one is calendar, CALLENDER. Underscore DEYON.
Okay.
At hotmail.com.
At hotmail.com. All right, I'm going to share my screen so you can confirm that the email is correct. Here. There we go.
Is that double L's?
Yeah.
Calendar?
CALLENDER underscore and DCALL009 at fiu.edu.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just forwarding what I sent before. There you go. And I think that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome, guys. Thanks. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Okay.
Bye.